Yo, this
Living in a world that's complicated. Middle finger up the ones who hate
This your boy Matt, aka Hopz, and you're now rocking with the best.
And if they run up to get faded.
You dig?
It's either you or me, that's gonna be. I got to be the one to make it. Hold up. You still hold up. Cash, hold up. Just cash on me. Just that money. Hold up. Bag, hold up. Time to make this. Hold up. Man, hold up. You don't like it. Hold up. Man.
Screonk, as Godzilla would say.
Bills have been paid, plans have been made. now we are back. Now we're back for the second round. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the first segment, we told y'all that we were participating in. I got that HoliDAZE Gooch on deck, and that's
the holiday spirit is
ice
in
cream,
us.
cookie, cake, and biscotti mints, a blend. And my good esteemed colleague is dealing with Creature Comforts. What
Koko
Buni
milk porter with coconut.
Yeah. So who gonna take this episode off?
I think I went last time.
Okay.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
No, I think it was me.
Yeah, I'll go first this time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like I said earlier, it's a Koko Buni's milk porter with coconut, 6.9%. Toasted coconut with cocoa nibs and coffee. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. And I've let this it's not room temperature. You take a feel. It's right around. It's still a little chill. Yeah.
It's in between.
I keep it kind of chilly in my house anyway, so it's not gonna get room temperature like at your house. I promise. But yeah, so because as you know, with a darker porter or a stout, if you let it get room temperature, you get more of the flavors. You really don't. I get a IPA or something down to room temperature because I can taste the different hops in it. But most people don't want to do that because that stuff gets more bitter. But I like it. I like bitter. Well, let's pour this up.
Bitter is good.
I think so. Oh yeah. See now me, I like. Everybody's like,
that is dark.
The only time I don't want a bunch of heads on my beer. I want a head on my beer and every other time.
All kind of head.
Yeah, see, look at that. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Get a little bit in my stash after I drink it.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm saying. But yeah. Yeah, can you smell? I can smell the cocoa nibs for sure.
I smell a little cocoa nibs.
Strap sucked up my nose almost. Almost got in it. Don't get beer up your nose. You see that? I almost sucked it up my nose. Got up in there. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and get a little tasty taste with
swig.
A swiggy swig. This one goes out for the times I wish I had one and didn't, which is usually when I ain't got one.
You ain't got one.
Yeah.
Skull.
Usually when you have a beer that has coffee in it, you definitely taste coffee at first, the bitterness from the coffee. And if it's got coconut's usually the last. Taste the coffee and the chocolate's always up front. Because the cocoa nibs are usually unsweetened cocoa nibs. So it's like when you make chocolate cookies and use unsweetened chocolate chips or something like that.
Underlining.
Yeah, it's like dark chocolate. So you get that bitterness from that first and then the coconut's last. And it's beautiful. It's like a German chocolate cake or like a fucking a dark chocolate Godiva, whatever them things chocolate's called. That fancy shit.
The fancy.
But yeah, this is shit right here is good. Go get you one if you. I don't think Creature Comforts. They're pretty much southeast. So that's why I'm sending one in the care package. The old Stay Blazing and his drinking ass. So
go get you one. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it'd be your turn.
Yeah, man. As I touched on before, we gonna dub this HoliDAZE Gooch, variation of Astronaut Gooch. This time I didn't use
Spaceland.
I didn't use the leftover roaches. I blended 2 strands. and that is biscotti mints.
Cannabis claws over here, y'all.
Bearing all kind of gifts, you know what I'm saying?
Old St. Hemp.
I like that. I like that. I like that right there. I like that a lot. Ice cream cookie cake from Old Saint Hemp. You know what I'm saying?
The cannabis claws.
The cannabis claws.
That sounds like something you writ. You writ.
Yeah,
Sounds like something you written. It has been written. The cannabis claws.
I'm gonna give y'all a rundown right quick, just in case y'all missed the episodes that these two strands premiered on. But via Leafly, shout out to Leafly as always, giving us the rundown on everything marijuana. I was going with cannabis. That's why that marijuana came out like that.
It's an afterthought.
It was an afterthought. Ice cream cookies, ice cream cookie cakes. They put it more on the calming side, the energizing, and more towards the high THC level than low THC level. Its flavor and aroma is earthy, and its top effect is hungry. Here's a quick rundown, a little bit about it. Ice cream cookies is an indica marijuana strain made by crossing Gelato 33 with wedding cake. This strain features effects that start off cerebral and uplifting like a sativa, but eventually gives way to sedation and relaxation. Ice cream cookies is beloved for its ability to numb pain and increase appetite. Not much is currently known about the flavor of ice cream cookies, but with Gelato 33 and wedding cake as parents, this strain is sure to be a delectable sweet treat to smoke. And that's what I'm going to give you on that. And then we're going to go over here to biscotti mints and via Leafly as well. It is more towards the common side than energizing. It's more towards the high THC level than low THC. Its flavor and aroma is sweet. Its top effect is tingly. Biscotti is a potent indica-dominant hybrid marijuana strain. Both of these highly potent indica-dominant hybrid marijuana strains, it appears, made by crossing Gelato 25 with South Florida OG. This strain produces a cerebral high that leaves consumers feeling relaxed, creative, and buzzy from head to toe. The effects of biscottis are known to creep up on consumers, so it's best to take it slow with the strain. In terms of flavor, biscotti tastes like sweet cookies with undertones of diesel. With a THC level of 21%, medical marijuana patients turn to this strain to relieve symptoms associated with stress, anxiety, and depression. And I have them both in the blunt. So,
wow,
we're gonna take it up one time.
Time to go space to land, because it's Old Saint Hemp.
Old Saint Hemp.
Old
Saint Hemp. Oh, I thought my kids were telling me they're about to leave, but they're just wanting food as kids always want.
Well, you got to feed them every now and then.
You got to. But Old Saint Hemp, yeah, we're about to go a little space trucking. About to take you up there. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Houston, we have liftoff.
And we're out of there.
That's the corniest shit I've ever done, and I love it.
While I'm intaking this holiday gooch, I touch bases on the first holiday gift I've got. Of course, it came from my esteemed colleague right here, Mr. Hopz himself, and it's a book because I love books. But this is a sort of like a cookbook, but for bowls, Buddha bowls, grains, greens, and proteins. And I'm a man that's about his greens, which I get my proteins from that, you know what I'm saying? But I also get my proteins from chickpeas. And I opened this book up a minute ago.
I think they're in there. I was looking
through
I was
about to say it was the
garbanzo beans.
The second page I opened up. I said, okay, yeah. They talking my kind of lingo right here. You feel me? But yeah, for anybody who's on the type of path I'm on the YouTube channel, that's how the book look.
I'm gonna tell you. You know where we found that at?
Where?
Five Below.
I kind of had a thought that you did when you said that you got the charging mount.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah, they got my kids told me they have a lot of shit in there.
Yeah.
I ain't been in there before.
They have a lot of different books that are cool as fuck.
Yeah. But for y'all who are listening and not watching, again, that's Buddha Bowls, and it's by Hannah Pemberton.
Yep.
Pemberton. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Hannah Pemberton with her Buddha Bowls.
When I come, speaking of that, one more thing. When I come off my fast, this is my third time participating in the God Body Challenge. For all y'all who don't know, ain't listened to any of our, or been around for any of our past episodes, God Body Challenge is a series of fasts, that are planned and correlate with big astrological events. This one in particular started, it's the championship round, the last fast, last everything of the this cycle, 2021. So it started yesterday on the winter solstice. So I'm one day in, pretty much. Damn near, I would say 2, because it's almost 7 o'clock. So I don't think I'm eating nothing no time soon. But just a little rundown. About yesterday, it was December solstice, or the winter solstice, 12/21/21. It's deemed a high frequency energy portal. That time of year when the sun stands still before reversing direction, bringing a major cosmic energy shift. It is said to be bringing high one moment, you guys. Oh, nah, I see why that's still there. It is said to bring high frequency energy to boost our vibrational energy and shift to the next level of our life with higher frequency realities like more love, true love, abundance, good fortune, amazing relationships, goals being achieved, and dreams coming true. Blocks being cleared and negativity being released. Okay, appreciate that, my good brother. We're also being encouraged to get in touch with our shadow side, meaning do not fear our dark side and feel our emotions. Our angels are here to align us with our authentic self and highest soul purpose. And then it goes all into the grand conjunction and things of that nature, all the metaphysical, spiritual shit that I be on. But this is the reasoning, it's nothing to do with, I'm sure some people fast for to lose weight, but I fast for spiritual purposes, and because it's a form of self-love, because you're giving your body a break to allow it to heal and rest for a minute, instead of me always stuffing something down in it. Like I was big on this organic popcorn before I started the fast, and when I get off of it, I'll probably go back. But it's the bomb. Everything is organic, it's vegan. Even they got this butter version that's they use coconut oil, of course, and something else to give it this kind of buttery flavor. But all the flavors except I ain't had the cheese or the sweet, and I think it's sweet and sour or sweet and salty ones yet. But other than that, the 3 I've had, they have one that's a butter flavor and one that's just pink Himalayan salt, which I guess would be their original or plain. And they have one. Oh yeah,
that's what I got downstairs.
One is called Avocalicious, and it's made with avocado oil and shit like that. Yeah, so they're pretty cool. But yeah, man, that's my rundown. My second day of the God Body Challenge. Just drinking water, letting the body rest for a minute. No food. Yesterday, the first day is always the hardest day. I feel like once you get past the first day, you in good standing, because that's it's the hardest, because you don't stop being hungry. You don't think about food. You're around food, and because you have habits. Like I have a certain time of the day, like when I'm done working at night, that I eat because this is the time, or right before I go back out. So when it's time that you would normally be eating throughout the day, and you're not eating, your body's like, what the fuck going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? So you start, oh man, like they start sending them signals like, yo, we supposed to be eating right now. Like, what the fuck you doing? So you got to shut that shit down. You know what I mean? So the first day you get past that. The second day is kind of medium. By that third day, like I said, my second one, when I got to the fourth day, I really felt like I could have just kept going until whenever, because I ain't have no desire to eat nothing. I was good and I didn't feel depleted. And but that's what they say. Once you break past like the second or third,
But you have to do something for.
Well, you drink water.
Just water.
Yeah, water. I think he say after the third day, if you want to add like some pink Himalayan salt,
you don't have to.
Like that. No, you don't have to.
You don't need nothing.
You can just drink water.
You don't need nothing. No nutrients at all whatsoever.
You could, like you said,
you don't need it though.
Yeah, nah.
You don't need nothing.
You know your body. So I mean, you should know your body. So if you start feeling like
but you're gonna eventually need something, right?
I guess, like they said, which I ain't watched the documentary. I'm very fascinated to see, but like Dick Gregory, they said he fasted for 2 years. I'm like, how the hell did you know what I mean? I heard Sebi talk about that, but for Dick Gregory put a comedian that had passed or whatever, big social activist in our in the black community. I don't really like saying black, but that's all I got for you right now.
It's only adjective for you.
He fasted for 2 years. Like, man, I done heard, this dude I was follow, I can't remember his name, on my wellness page. He been fasting for like 30 days. Well, at the time, I think he was going on 60. So shit like that, I don't know. Like, I'm sure they are, drinking water, drinking some kind of mineral or herb at some point. You know what I'm saying? I would think, but they're not eating no solids though. You know what I'm saying?
You saying the dude that fasted for 2 years dead now?
Yeah, now. But when he fasted, he was, he was a young man.
So he died of old age. I thought you were like he fasted for 2 years and now he dead. I'm like,
nah.
You don't say.
Nah, he died. No. He died of old age.
Okay, I'll just clear that up.
He was in I think he was in his 30s or his 40s when he.
That's what I was clearing up because I was like,
he died in his 80s. So
because you can't see my eyes, but my eyes was like this.
Nah, he good.
No, okay, cool.
But like to me, once you do it, I feel like it makes it plausible for you to think maybe we were just breatharians at one point. Maybe we were this at one point. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we were.
I mean, but we have these. I mean, we just put these teeth for something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess they would be for something. All this for something. I would assume.
If we were just supposed to breathe air, then we just have noses. I mean, I get and mouths for communicating. I'm sure for making noises, but the teeth are for something.
Yeah, they gotta be for something.
I mean, they gotta be for something. I mean, defense, I guess. If it's not for eating.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm seriously curious.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That's a valid point.
If you're not, so whatever. I'm gonna keep eating fuck shit. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's me now.
Yeah, and when I go on my my shit, it ain't this is my journey. You know what I'm saying. This ain't about nobody.
I like to know how. I'm always interested in when Oteo goes on these things because I want to know how he feels and how it turns out, and because it's not my journey, but it's I watch a fucking movie of I watch stuff on TV, documentaries, other people's journeys because I'm curious how it is or what happens, and it's
just a lot of shit. That's what I was telling my homie earlier when she was like to fast enough for both of us. I was like, yeah, you know, that's the general reaction I get. I don't tell people I'm fasting for you to come fast with me. But at the same time, I pointed out to her that with me, it's all about pushing and challenging myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always want to try something new, and I always want to test my limitations. Like, but really, I'm at this point now. And beforehand, I wasn't at this point. Like when I met my wife, I remember the first time she gave me a plate just of vegetables. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I had never had my mind only associated meals of it had to have meat, some vegetables around it, but it's meat, bread, potato. You know what I'm saying? That's you gotta have. So when I ate it,
that's meat, yeah.
And it was like I was surprisingly like, okay, yeah, that was cool. But this before I had any thoughts of being vegetarian, anything. So before I became a vegetarian, I read up on shit. I had a health issue. I was like, yo, I'm not no big medicine guy. I want to learn how to do this shit naturally. And then when I started researching it and seeing how bad off people who are my skin tone are, simply because the shit that they put in their body, and they don't have the discipline to not put in their goddamn body, because we love sweets. This tastes good. This is that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I talk to people about drinking water, and they tell me they don't drink water because it has no taste. And now I used to understand that kind of logic, but now in my understanding, I don't be trying to let down on people, but it's like,
I drink the fuck out of water.
What the fuck are you talking about? Your body this is over half your body capacity, and you drinking this man-made bullshit because it's sweeter.
And soft drinks are the fucking
But
worst.
you got diabetes and high blood pressure and
You got the diabetes.
But at the same time,
goddamn, got
you got
cankles.
to understand that everybody walk as they walk. If they are, regardless of whatever health ailment they going through, if they are content and happy with life, then who are you to tell them that? You know what I'm saying? Like
you out there had a stroke, and somebody says what happened. You're like, I don't know. Fuck you mean you don't know? Like my buddy Joe at work had a damn heart attack.
Oh yeah.
And I asked him the other day, I'm like, so man, what did you change? What did you change? Oh, well, nothing. I'm like, well, you won't have another goddamn heart attack again?
Yeah.
I'm like, because after you have your first one, you know how goddamn more likely it is you're going to have another one? Mm-hmm. Damn near 100% if you don't change your fucking diet.
You're having heart attacks and diabetes because your blood done got too thick, and you're not doing anything to thin your blood. You're just thickening on up. Really, with all these, with a lot of these ailments, even the variant that's been plaguing us the last 2 years, I would say half of the reason it's hitting America so hard is because America has an obesity problem. America has a vascular, what they call it, cardiovascular issue because of obesity half of the time, because they're eating all this red meat, all this pork on top of red meat on 3 and 4 times a goddamn day. They're not drinking water. They dehydrated. All this shit. And it's like, instead of change the habits and the dieting of your country, give them a shot. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Most people just rather
Give them a shot.
they'd rather go to church and believe in God and know they're going someplace awesome when they die and just fuck up their goddamn body now.
Yeah, man.
Fast for Jesus. I tell you what though, and I say that because when you were talking about that earlier, somebody said they were fasting for Jesus one time, and I laughed at them. I couldn't help it.
But see, everybody got that, you know what I mean?
But and it was. I shouldn't have.
I think about cause that's what I'm doing now. I'm meditating and it's shit I'm not about to disclose, and it's just crazy shit go on. And even more so now that I am fasting and meditating and shit. But it just take me back to them stories in that book and about Jesus fasting and him going out into the wilderness 30 days, 30 nights fasting and fighting, quote unquote, the devil. But in metaphysics, we associate that with him fasting, him going out there meditating, and him battling his lower self. And when he came out,
That's
when he was able to manipulate matter and do all these miracles, all this other shit that we feel like we ain't able to do, but we can. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and people,
even the monks are doing the monks are doing shit.
Those they put. I am not. This is gonna take forever. We're gonna run this shit in the goddamn ground.
That's why I said,
Yeah.
what? That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
About that. This is a whole other episode.
Yeah. We need to have like a 2-hour special.
Yeah, man. Once
Talking
y'all
shit.
care enough, we gonna have a palooza.
And we're gonna have also after the first year, we're gonna start having guests. Man, I've reached out to a couple of folks that are more than willing to be on the podcast with us, that are follow us on Instagram, and really fucking prominent people in my opinion. They're doing fucking fantastic things on their Instagram, musically, other marijuana enthusiasts, craft beer enthusiasts. So it's gonna be interesting year coming up, and I'm in a good mood right. This is my time of year, man. It's winter time. It's winter solstice. It's Christmas, and when I say Christmas, I'm not talking about. I don't give a shit about the birth of baby Jesus. Don't care. It's just nostalgic for me right now. I'm always in a good mood, and I'm just a joyful time of year for me. So. Yeah, man. I think that's about what we're gonna wrap it. I think we're gonna wrap it up, and I'm just gonna say, just gonna do the shout outs, and shout out to usuals, SV Creations, Deadly Finds, Otito, of course.
Yeah.
King Otito on YouTube, Otito on Spotify, all the streaming platforms. You on everything, ain't you? Shit.
Yeah, I'm on everything.
He on everything.
Everything.
Shout out to Stay Blazing 420. Shout out to Original Gangsters. Shout out to Fitzpatrick's. Shout out to All Hell Pan. Shout out to of course the Nappy Roots. Those fellas. Shout out to Fresh Ali. Shout out to the Real Mike Twice. Shout out to Sunday. That dude was cool as hell. We don't ever shout out to him. Shout him out that much. But he was cool.
Original Gangsters.
I said them.
Emotion Clothing.
Yes, that's what I was thinking about.
Dripped out and draped out. You know what I'm saying? Dripped up and draped out. And yeah, man. Have a good holidays until we see y'all again.
Much love and respect. Deck the halls and your balls, bitches.
Bitches.
Peace. Deck the halls and your